Hello all, it's your girl Tiffany, Madam Luscious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the Lady that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one whom isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on tonight. If you would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign, so please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not, guys, and without any further ado, we're going to get into this reading. Also, make sure to remember that this can apply to your past, your present, or your future, okay? As well as it may be pertaining to you, a loved one, a family member, a friend, a co-worker, a neighbor, complete stranger, honey, or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. Okay, so with that being said, guys, we're going to get into these overall messages, okay? Okay, so the first card we have here, guys, is lames playing games, okay? So somebody is playing games, maybe with your heart or something. We have porn stars starting trends, okay? So somebody is fooling with a porn star, okay? Or somebody who, whether this is amateur porn or professional porn star here, okay? There's a lame that is playing games, okay? And somebody is involved with a porn star who's starting trends, okay? We have here, he or she only wants to marry you for money, okay? So there could be a lame that's playing games that's involved with a porn star, but they only want to use them for the purposes of money or be with them for the purposes of money here, okay? Spirit is saying protect yourself from predators, okay? We have bad romance here. Actually, I'm going to do this like this, okay? Lames playing games, porn star starting trends. He or she only wants to marry you for money. Protect yourself from predators. Bad romance, and we have obsession here. Okay, so this person that's with this porn star is actually obsessed. You know, with this porn star or whatever, but maybe this porn star makes a lot of money doing what they do. This person that's obsessed with this porn star could be trying to wife them or marry them, but it's solely for the purposes of money, okay? So this person is kind of shysty, kind of dirty, okay? So let's get some further clarification for this situation, guys. So Spirit, clarify lames playing games, please. Clarify lames playing games. What is this lame that's playing games? I do feel like something very tragic, very dark and demonic, okay, is going on with this couple here, okay? So we have here, go with your gut, okay? Something just isn't right about this lame who's playing games with someone here, okay? Someone needs to listen to their intuition, okay? Follow your wisdom, okay? The vibes is off with this person here. Something is cautioning you, warning you, telling you don't stop, no, okay? Don't ignore how you feel about this person. You need to proceed with caution. We're dealing with whoever this lame is that's playing games with you, okay? Because this person is a predator, okay? This person wants to use you or abuse you in some type of way. To clarify, porn star starting trends, we have the moon card here, okay? So whatever this porn star is involved in, she do so, he or she do so, I'm assuming it's a she, but I'm just going to say she or he, okay, do so in secret, okay? There's some type of criminal activity aspect to what this porn star is doing to start trends here. Something is sneaky, freaky, creepy, low down, and dirty. Something is done in hiding, in secret. The moon talks about what's done in the dark, what is hidden, okay? But this situation is also being illuminated by the moon here, okay? So something that was once secret could be coming to the surface, could be coming to the light here, okay? This porn star who's starting trends could be feeling overwhelmed right now, saddened right now, or dealing with some type of dilemmas right now, okay? There could be some type of witchery, rituals, or even secrets. Well, we obviously know secrets here, okay? Aspects, so something very dark and sinister or evil or wicked going on in the situation, especially if this is a high paid, high ranking porn star here, okay? So to clarify here, she only wants to marry you for money. We have partners in crime here. Okay, so whoever this lame is playing games. It's like obviously intimately involved with this porn star here. He is like teamed up, linked up with someone else, and they are partners in crime to get over on this porn star here. Okay, there are plots, plans, and schemes that's being set up, okay, behind the scenes. A lot of deception in the situation here. I feel like a porn star is being set up to be sacrificed in some type of way, but whoever this lame that's playing games, he's playing his role. Okay, he's very obsessed with this porn star, and he's trying to convince you to marry him, but it's only for the purposes of money, and or to sacrifice you in some type of way. So Spirit, clarify, protect yourself from predators, please. Protect yourself from predators. We have a Scorpion energy here. Whomever this lame that's playing games here, that Spirit is saying that this porn star needs to protect himself from this. This person is a predator here. This person is also a water sign Scorpio here, okay? This person is very sneaky and a super freak themselves, okay? But this person is a player. They two-faced, okay? This person is a switch hitter too, okay? But this person is most definitely plotting, planning, and scheming to stab this porn star in the back here, okay? The Scorpion has a good sex life nonetheless here, okay? But he can be shady and a con artist as well. He is likely bisexual because he's open-minded sexually here, okay? So Spirit is saying that this porn star, whomever she may be, needs to be careful and protect herself from this predator. Spirit, clarify bad romance. Okay, so we have the keep on moving card here. Okay, this talks about unwanted romantic advances. Okay, so obviously this porn star who is starting trends is in a bad romance with someone here. Maybe she had sex with this person for money before or whatever, but this person is obsessed with her now. Okay, so now she's getting like unwanted romantic advances. There's a stalker energy going on. Yeah, she had at least one date with this person. Now this was like it was a date from hell. Okay, there's some type of lustful obsession, demonic attachment, okay, type of situation here. Okay, this could be stemming from like a blind date or online encounter or something like that. Okay, but Spirit is saying that this is a return of the past that won't rest here. Okay, this is a dangerous kind of love. Okay, a blast from the past even. Okay, something very sinister is wrong with this situation and this person in which is involved in this. Okay, so Spirit, clarify obsession. Why is obsession here? Why is obsession here, please? There's something very sinister about this guy. Why is obsession here? Okay, yeah, so we have, this is my stop the bullying card here. Okay, this lame ass man that's playing games as a predator, he's somebody who's a leader. He's somebody who is empowered in some type of way, but he manipulate and control others by trying to bully them into submission here. Okay, he abuses his authority and his power. Okay, he will violate any and every aspect of your rights here. Okay, he's trying to force this porn star celebrity here, this porn star who is starting trends, to marry him. Okay, he has this sick, twisted obsession with this porn star here. He literally wants to abuse this porn star, marry her for money, okay, and then sacrifice her for more money is the energy that I am getting from this situation here. Okay, he wants her for nothing more than a sex slave. Okay, but he wants to try to convince her to marry him. Okay, so that he can benefit off of her life. Okay, yeah, and we got the don't panic card at the bottom of the deck here. So somebody is panicking, somebody is worried and stressed out by the situation here. Somebody is dealing with some pain, sadness, heartache, heartbreak, anger, anxiety, type of, burdensome situations as it relates to this that's going on. Okay. So guys, let's clarify and see what else is going on here. Okay guys, so let's see what's going on. Spirit, clarify lames playing games. Clarify lames playing games, Spirit. So this person, we have thoughts here. This person cannot stop thinking about this person, okay? This porn star celebrity is like constantly on this man's mind. He has a very sick obsession with this person here, okay? This porn star knows something isn't right with this person, okay? They got that queasy gut type of feeling here. The vibes is just off with this person. There's something very sinister, very evil, very wicked, very demonic about this person. Regardless of the type of money that he may be offering her, I feel like she got that little sick feeling in the pit of her stomach that where she knows something isn't right. So to clarify porn star starting trend, porn star celebrity starting trends, we have false person here. So this porn star herself is a false person, okay? She's fake, phony, fraudulent, and untrue herself. She could be two-faced and a backstabber herself here, okay? She could be a liar, cheater, deceiver, manipulator, and a con artist herself here, okay? She's definitely hiding who she really is from someone, okay? She's wearing this mask, okay, and she's not who she appears to be. She's involved in some type of criminal activity or some very sneaky, freaky, creepy, low down and dirty things behind the scenes, okay? Now, we do know that she is a porn star, okay? So we know what obviously she's doing for a living, but there's some type of something that's very sinister, very evil, very wicked aspect to things that's going on and what's done in the dark here, okay? But Spirit is saying that even this porn star is a false person. Spirit, clarify he or she only wants you for money. Yeah, great fortune. This man thinks he can get some type of great fortune off of this woman. He's actually partners in crime with somebody else. In power, okay? He basically wants to come in as this porn star like handler, okay? But she would literally be nothing more but than a glorified probably high paid sex slave, okay? Which is technically what she do now. But when you're a porn star, you still can pick and choose the work that you want to do, like when, especially if you're independent, or you understand what I'm saying? It's still in a controlled environment. Like that industry may be frowned upon, okay? But if you're working for, say, a particular porn company or something like that, you know, there's different little hookups and setups or whatever, like it's done in a studio or however they shoot it or whatever they do. But, you know, it's organized, it's arranged and different things like that or whatever. This is not the same as like being trafficked, being pimped out, passed around, being forcibly made to be with whomever, however, wherever, and for the purposes of money that goes to somebody else type of thing here, okay? Because you got porn stars, you got people who are in the sex industry solely because they want to, because they like that type of life. Just like you have strippers who strip because they want to strip. You understand what I'm saying? You go to Vegas somewhere, you go to the Bunny Ranch or something like that, those prostitutes are prostitutes because they want to be prostitutes, okay? And it's legal there, and you know, whatever, and different things like that. So you have women who is into the sex trade, who is into the sex industry because they want to or whatever. So I feel like this person is a porn star because they want to be a porn star. They've made a lot of money off of doing porn and different things or whatever. But like being a porn star or being a stripper or is independent contract work. You technically are working for yourself. You okay? You choose your hours. You choose when you work, how you work, or if you want to work, type of thing. Okay. Like I said, it's totally different when somebody want to control every aspect of your life, because now you have a pimp. Okay, and you suck and fuck whoever this person wants you to, okay, and all the proceeds of you doing so goes to this person, and they want to dish out to you what they the fuck want you to have, okay? Yet you are the one who's doing all the work while they sit on their ass, type of shit. Okay, so this person, obviously this porn star makes a lot of money. She's a high ranking prostitute, okay, and porn star or whatever, and this lame that's playing games with her is obsessed with her for that, okay? But he's also a predator, and he wants to make money off of her. He know he can make some great fortune off of her, okay? So he wants, like I said, he wants to use her, abuse her, and then benefit from getting rid of her. Spirit, clarify and protect yourself from predators. Whoever this guy is, he's a mature man, okay? So he could be rather older than her, okay? This porn star, she could be in her late teens, her 20s, or her 30s here. I feel like she is younger here, okay? Because in the terms of what sells at high value, okay, because great fortune came out, she's got to be younger, okay? So I would say like she may be like 18, 19 in her 20s or something like that, maybe in her early 30s here, but I'm really thinking 18, 19 through her 20s, okay? And he's obsessed with her, okay? This is a mature man, though. So this man, if she's in her late teens, her 20s, or even her early 30s and into this work here, this mature man, he's 50, 60 something years old, okay? If not older than that. Spirit, clarify bad romance. Clarify bad romance. Okay, so, yeah. See, this person, he wants to work her really hard with toil and labor here. And we have despair here. I feel like she's already had some type of dealings with him. Like she's already been working for him or doing a service for him or something like that. She's obviously had sex with him, okay? And he's obsessed with her, okay? He works her really hard, okay? And she's in despair by this, okay? But leaving him alone may have caused her at this point to be without work, with that not hiring sign back there, or what have you. He has a 6 obsession with her, okay? But he wants to manipulate and control her. He's trying to forcibly bully her into submission, and so now he's trying to do a switcheroo, a trick, you know, pull a trick on her by saying, hey, you know, I like you so much, I want to marry you, okay? I want to take you out the lifestyle, I want to marry you. But he's lying. He wants to get her in agreements, bully her into submission, okay? He only wants to marry her for money. That's the reason why we got that card. But he's in partners in crime with someone else, okay? And this points to this obsession here, okay? They want to make great fortune off of her. She would literally be nothing but a sex slave, okay? She could be being housed in this house here, in this mansion here, or what have you. She may or may not be currently staying with this person in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion. Spirit, clarify lame's playing games. Yeah, this lame that's playing games here, he's nothing but a pleasure seeker here, okay? He do things for his own amusement, his own enjoyment, his own liking, his own ill will, his own benefit here. Spirit, clarify porn star starting trends. So yeah, like I said, she's nothing more than a sex slave. We got servant here. A servant is like a slave. A servant is someone who performs duty for money. So she's really already a sex slave, and I feel like she's been working for him, okay? But she may be trying to get out the game or something like that, or something, but he done like popped it up on her like he wants to marry her or what have you, okay? Yeah, we got young woman. I told you she's young. She's young, okay? He only wants to use her for money, okay? He wants to make great fortune off of her, okay? This girl is very young. She's got to be in her teens. She's like, she's in her late teens. She might be, I keep seeing child here. She may be in her late teens though, okay? So she could be like 18, 19, okay? Or in her early 20s, but she is young nonetheless, okay? But I know she's really young because that's what the younger the person is, higher value of that individual, okay? Especially when dealing with the sex trade, okay? He wants to use her though. Spirit, clarify protect yourself from predators. Yeah, we got falseness on him here. He's a liar, cheater, deceiver, manipulator, con artist. He's two-faced, backstabbing, a false, fake, phony, fraudulent, untrue as type of individual here, okay? Yeah. Being involved with him has caused her a lot of misfortune here, okay? And he works her very hard, okay? If this has been someone that she has been working with before, yeah, she sees him as the enemy here, okay? That will have her in despair, okay? Y'all, I keep seeing, look at this. Child, money, sorrow. This girl's been working for him or dealings with him since she was a child here. She's keep being seen as a child. She came out as young woman here, okay? But she could have been being used in porn ever since she was like way younger. Being passed off as being older. Spirit, clarify obsession. Clarify obsession. So this person is someone who's in power, who's an authority. He holds some type of position of power here, okay? Some type of structure, some type of organization. He is obsessed with this chick, and it's got to the point where to keep her from getting away, he wants to try to, he has told her he wants to marry her, okay? But it's only for the purposes of money, to make great fortune off of her. She's literally being used and abused. He wants her as a high-paid sex slave. He wants to pimp her out, pass her around, traffic her around for you know, to the highest bidder here, okay? With frivolity here at the bottom of the deck, there's this lack of seriousness, this lighthearted approach to this situation, this person that she's dealing with, okay? There's something very sinister about him, but whoever this mystery partner that he's got, that he's partners in crime with, okay? And he could have been partners in crime with her, because with this porn star in trans here, she's been in the business for a while, but she's keep being seen as a child and a young woman. Like, she came out here as young woman, but there keep being some reference to a child here. So I don't know if he's using her to lure in children, or she has been in dealings with him since she was a child, or she may have gotten pregnant or something like that. Yeah, there's some type of judgment or decision that's being made in a situation. Yeah, look, she feels like she needs to protect himself with the 9 of Wands there. He wants to sacrifice this girl here. Okay, and she's worried, she's scared, she's nosy. He's very aggressive, very hostile towards her. She feels like she needs, even sexually. Look, you see how she's looking back, almost in fear. He's very aggressive with her, forceful with her, and even during sex, okay? Like, hurts her, okay? Damn. Yeah. Shit. Porn star in trans, y'all. We got the page, which is the knave, the page of swords here. This porn star starting trans here is an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini here. A page is literally a child, y'all, okay? The page of swords and the 4 of swords came out. This girl's a teenager. This girl's a teenager, okay? She wants something to change. Look how he's aggressive with her. You see how he's got her around the face here? And look here. Can y'all see that? Let me move my hand. You see he's got a knife? He's got a weapon that he uses to control her here. He's trying to forcibly make her marry him. Okay? But with the 5 of coins here, he's going to make great fortune off of her, off of pimping her out and passing her around here. And he's already abusing her. He's already hurting her. With the 5 of coins here, this predator, this is why spirits say protect yourself from predators here. With the 5 of coins here, he's going to abandon her. He's going to leave her hanging, neglect her. At some point, he's going to use her for every dime he want to use her for, and he might sell her to the highest bidder here, okay? He's a very shisty, fraudulent ass individual here, this man is. Yeah. Spirit, clarify bad romance, please. Clarify bad romance. Clarify bad romance, please, Spirit. So we got the High Priestess here. This is something that's secret, something that's hidden, okay? What he's been doing to this girl, okay? Remember toil and labor here? He's been working the hell out of her. This girl is in despair. Look how innocent looking she looks. How she's sitting up here balled up, afraid, scared, trying to cover herself up. She's being used, okay? And she's stuck. And she's seen a lot of shit that this person has forcibly made her be a part of. And if you look real closely at this card, I know the lighting is kind of dim in here. There's two men. There he is right there, and there's this other really dark figure right here in behind her that's manipulating her, that's controlling her. Secret information, secret knowledge. They've been picking this girl out since she was like way young, like a kid. She's a teenager now. We got the Two of Swords that sits here on obsession. So he is obsessed about being, oh gosh, I didn't even get another card here. I don't know how I'd be doing that. He is obsessed about being in a relationship with her, having this partnership with her to make money here, but he's literally using her and abusing her, and I almost feel like he's holding her captive or some type of shit. Look, Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This talks about ultimate betrayal. He's pimping her out, passing her around, trafficking this girl, all kinds of shit, got her doing porn and every damn thing. Man, there's some porn out here of this girl as a kid. I'm telling you right now. Look at this. I just went to pick up this deck to get another card, y'all. Child and house. She's being held in this man's mansion somewhere. I keep seeing child. Oh my gosh. He got this. Look at this. Lovers. He's been waiting until she was old enough to get married. Now he's trying to force her to marry him. But he's literally had this girl since she was a baby as a lover and pimping her out and passing her the fuck around. That's why he got this sick ass obsession. Yes. He got her in prison, y'all. He got her in prison. She's like locked in a cage or some shit. He is sick and obsessed with her. He's somebody in power and authority. He manipulates her and controls her. But he's been having a partnership. She was given to him as a gift. He's been trafficking. He traffics her too. With the journey card here, he traffics her to other people. Look at this. Child, house, lovers. He's literally been using and abusing and having sex with this girl since she was a kid, bruh. She's a teenager now. I feel like she's just now at the age where she could legally get married. Now he's trying to force her into marrying him so he can keep making money off of her. He knows the older she gets, you know, a situation may happen and she could try to get away or run away. You know, she ain't a little bitty baby no more. You understand what I'm saying? But he's literally had her for that long. Y'all, this is crazy, man. I'm telling y'all, this girl is in porn somewhere that's online. And he's been making porn with her since she was a kid, bruh. Since she was a baby. Where he's uploading that shit to, it may be on the dark web or some shit. And one of they little secret clubs. Spirit, clarify lanes playing games. This is somebody in power, though. Somebody in authority. Somebody gave him this little girl as a gift. Spirit says. We got temptation here. He got some very sick, twisted temptations about him. That's like the devil card in the traditional tarot deck. Spirit, clarify porn star starting trends. Porn star starting trends, okay? She has endured some type of emotional loss here. She's all along, she's to herself, okay? All she does is get used and abused here. Look, he only wants to marry you for money here. Deception and envy. He didn't held this girl hostage and captive all this time. Protect yourself from predators. He's somebody in power. This is the power card here. He can be a shapeshifter. Okay, this girl's in mental conflict over this situation, over what she is going through. She is suffering in silence because of the situation. He's been working her in secret. This is secret knowledge, secret information, occultic knowledge. She's been pimped out and passed around to I don't know how many. That's why she in despair. That's why she see him as the enemy. I'm thinking this is an adult in the porn industry. You know, doing this because she want to, and just may have ended up working with this guy a couple damn times, and he got obsessed with her. He has had this girl since she was a little girl, since she was a baby. She's trapped in fear. Look at her. She's trapped in fear. He got this sick, twisted obsession for her. Heartache. She's experienced all type of heartache and loss. But he is holding her in some dark place. Very dungeon looking like type of place. Inside this mansion. Maybe a basement or something like that. But she's imprisoned. She could even be in a cage. To keep her from escaping or getting away. Like, y'all, this is so sick, bro. On another level. And see, he wants to make more money off her. He wants to force her to marry him so he can stay in control of her. Because now that she is either she just became legal age or something. She may have just turned 18 or something like that. She may be 18, 19 years old. But this dude has had her. She keeps being showing up as a child. Okay? But for him to want to marry her, she's got to be at least 18. Okay? But see, and also now, with her being 18, she can go out into the mainstream porn industry. Now, she could be forcibly made to do porn, and it can be streamed live on all the main porn sites. Before, when he had her as a kid doing porn with her, it was being put up on like secret sites, like on the dark web and different things for their little club members that be into this type of shit. He got this sick obsession with her, but now he's trying to force her to marry him. But he only wants to use her for money. He has made great fortune off of this girl. Ain't no telling who all she'd have been pimped out and passed around to. And somebody in power who is a predator has been in control of her like her entire freaking life. Y'all, this is the reason why she's panicked. This is the reason why she's scared, worried, stressed out, in a lot of pain. Got a lot of built up tensions and anger for the situation here. She's endured ultimate betrayal here. Ultimate betrayal. She's had to stay strong. She's had nothing but courage and faith to deal with this. Okay? And look at this. She's had to endure so much. Look how he treats her. See, his hands is over here, her mouth, keeping her from screaming. You see, he's got the one finger to the mouth. Shh. Got his hand over his mouth. That's every time he done raped her and took advantage of her. Look at this. I'm just pulling the next cards. He done made so much money off of this little girl. This is ultimate betrayal. She probably been pimped out and passed around to all type of elite individuals. Look at this, the hang woman. Now she's just hanging around, waiting to see what's going to happen. You see these two guys here? She done been forced to be involved in threesomes and all kinds of shit as a kid. Yeah, Chariot here. She's been getting trafficked from one place to another. This is crazy. There's about to be some type of conflict behind this situation here, though. There's about to be some type of conflict. Okay? Because she is older now. We got the Five of Swords and the Queen of Swords. She is a little older now. But Spirit kept showing her to me as a child. And then because she came out as a young woman out there. But then she kept being in two different decks. He kept showing her to me as a child to let me know that this man has had her since she was a baby. Doing this shit to her. She is older now. She's either in her late teens, she's 18, 19, or she's in her 20s now. Because now she's been forced to be with women, men. There's even women in power who done had sex she'd have been forcibly made to have sex with. As well as men being forced to make other people's hopes, wishes, and dreams come true. She's been going through this since she was a kid, bruh. Since she was a kid. And she's being controlled by this emperor here. Somebody in power, in authority. Somebody's got a lot of money. This is crazy. This is crazy. He literally been making money off of her since she was a baby. Since she looked like this. She was groomed in this thing from a kid. Y'all. This man in power here, whoever he is, this is somebody in power, in authority. This is somebody very high ranking and wealthy. Who got connections with the elite satanic powers that be. Because he done pimped her out. If he done made great fortune off of her, he been pimping her out to top high ranking officials, other wealthy people. Okay? This ain't somebody that was put on the whole stroll out on the streets. She been getting pimped out and passed around and trafficked around from in mansions and shit. Yachts and shit. Amongst wealthy people. Okay, y'all. So I hope this is giving you the truth and the clarity that you were seeking pertaining to a situation that I hope you're not dealing with. Okay. If y'all would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tiff.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can find me on Facebook at Tiffany Latish Diamond Ziegler, or you can follow me on Instagram at Shine Bright Like a Diamond 36 with the underscore between each word. For any persons who is interested in donating to the channel, it is greatly, greatly appreciated. I do thank you in advance. You can do so through CASHAPP, which is $TiffDiamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamond. As always, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There is wickedness in high places, and there is evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep. Watch surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God. This girl is isolated. She's emotional. She's dealing with emotional withdrawal right now. She's dealt with this her entire life. She's been used and abused and hurt in more ways than one. Her mind is shattered. She's probably got alter egos and everything. Okay? Because she's in mental conflict. Her brain was shattered a long time ago. Okay? And she's suffering in silence. And she's trapped in fear. There's nothing but deception and a lot of envy around. Okay? So, she's being held hostage as well in somebody's mansion, okay? Growing up, she was kept in some type of dungeon or basement in like a cage or some shit like that, okay? And y'all need to be aware, but like these wealthy people, like they have these like little secret hidden like little rooms and tunnels and shit, like behind bookshelves and, you know, secret doors and different things. You know, you tap on the wall in certain areas and it looks like it open up. It looks like a regular wall though. You go in their study or their office or some shit and you know, behind one of the cases is, you know, this motherfucker opens up and take you down into a whole nother room, little sex dungeon room or some shit, okay? Like, Yeah. Peace, love, and light, guys. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God. And real quick, guys, I also seen the gift card. Remember when I told you she was given to him as a gift or something like that or whatever. Um, either she was abducted as a child and trafficked and bought and sold by somebody who then gave her to this person in power, or he bought her as a child from someone here. Okay, so she was either abducted as a child, or either somebody within the inner loop of wealthy persons bred this child and gave it away to this person specifically for them to have and use and abuse. Okay, yeah. So like this girl here could be like a missing child, a child that went missing, you know, years and years ago, or like I said, somebody inbred within amongst the wealthy and elite. You know, they have breeders, okay, who specifically breeds babies for them for shit like this, okay, and those of them who's into shit like this, okay, but it's one or the other, okay.